Well, for more on this story, we're now joined by Ipek Yezdani. She's the senior diplomatic writer for the Hurriyet daily. Ipek, good to have you on. Now, going into this, we expected it to be a highly divisive summit. First, you have tensions over Iran. Then you have the trade war that's battling between the two largest economies. We're going to get to that in just a second. But let's start off with Turkey and Turkey's perspective. President Erdogan is going to be meeting with the U.S. president. Relations have been further strained because of the purchase and almost deployment of the S-400 missile defense system, Turkey's role in the F-35 fighter jet program, as well as the Katsa sanctions, or the looming Katsa sanctions by the U.S. Congress. What's Turkey's position going into this? What does Turkey hope to get out with this meeting with Trump?
First of all, we shouldn't forget that President Erdogan believes that it's Turkey's rights to buy S-400 from Russia, and Turkish government believes it's something to do with its sovereignty. And despite the fact that U.S. government and Congress has been threatening Turkey to impose sanctions and to take Turkey out of F-35 program because of the S-400, I think President Erdogan strongly believes that he has, because of his good relations with President Trump, he will be able to achieve something tomorrow with his meeting with President Trump. As you know, they due to meet at 7 a.m. with Turkish time and 4 a.m. with GMT in G20 tomorrow. And I believe that if two states people, if Trump and Erdogan manage to exchange views in a positive atmosphere, I think they will be able to overcome the issue of sanctions.
What's a win-win situation for Turkey? Is it avoiding sanctions completely?
I think there might be a very, very insignificant sanction at the end of this process, which will not have an impact on Turkish economy after all. And the win-win situation is very obvious because Turkey is an important ally for U.S. in the Middle East. And at the same time, U.S. is a very important, strongest Western ally for Turkey. So I think the two countries cannot afford to lose each other.
Okay. Tensions over Iran is also another talking point or that loom large over this year's meeting. How are the countries, including Turkey, sort of approaching this situation where we're seeing the tensions rise?
Are you talking about Turkey or the other countries in the G20 summit?
Both, Turkey and as well as how other countries are dealing with this situation right now.
Of course, we know that President Trump will be seeking for alliances in G20 summit in order to have more sanctions on Iran, or maybe even to attack Iran, to make a airstrike over Iran. But I don't think he will be able to find alliances in terms of attacking Iran in G20 because, first of all, Turkey doesn't share the same view with U.S. administration when it comes to Iran and imposing sanctions in Iran. And at the same time, it's obvious that Russia and China are not they don't have the same policies regarding Iran with U.S. administration, and they are allies with Iran. And on the other side, when we look at European countries such as Germany, France, and UK, we know that they have been criticizing Trump's act of withdrawing from nuclear agreement for a very long time. So they don't, I think it's also obvious that they don't share the same views with Trump administration when it comes to Iran.
So Turkey, Russia, and China sort of all echoing the same message. This is perhaps the reason why President Trump has come out and said, all right, he's ready to wait an unlimited time to actually sit down with Iran. Ipek, thank you for coming on and for your analysis.
Thank you.